Happy Wednesday. I'm Christy with Christy's Craft Room.
And thank God I'm not.
Come on in. We're going to get crafty, y'all. I'm going to pull this up on my phone so I can see all y'all's wonderful comments. Say hello.
To my little friend.
That's me.
No.
Say hello when you get here. Let us know you're here. If you just popped in, you might have to watch the replay for our fun little entrance. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm a mess today. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm messing everything up for Tim. I messed up the camera. I messed up the lighting. Actually, I think the lighting's pretty good today. Actually, it's better. We're improving on the lighting. We're always working on things, y'all. Hello, Miss Kimberly, Miss Wendy, Miss Michelle. Hello, Miss Robin and Lou and Colleen. Hey, Miss Janet. Hey, Miss Cindy and Candace and Sharon and Rona. Hello, Miss Michelle and Miss Jerry. We are live both on Facebook and YouTube. So let us know how you're doing. It is a little bright. We might want to turn that one down just a smidgen.
Which
just
one?
a smidgen. Probably the big honking one up there. No, not that one. No, not that one. I'll. You want it done? Do it yourself. Right? Is that what they say?
See ya.
All right, we'll see how that is.
I'll go home.
No, you can't go home. All right, y'all. We'll see how that is. We'll see if that's a little bit better. Hello, Miss Cindy, Miss Patsy. Hello, Miss Dawn. Hello. That's better. We're going to go with it. I think it might be a little bit bright still, but it's better than me in dark. We don't want to be left in the dark, right? All right, y'all. We got a cute, I think it's going to be cute craft today. I have some stuff that I've found rummaging around in here. I've got some stars. They're from Hobby Lobby, from the wood pile section at Hobby Lobby. I got these little candlesticks from Hobby Lobby. I actually grabbed these today. So I was like, I can do something with those. And I knew I had some stars here. And I have a couple clothespins. I've got some fabric. I got Tim's favorite thing ever, Raffy. And Kimberly, I cannot wait to meet you at our live event in October either. I'm so stinking excited. I actually did a little shopping. I've been like picking up like decor stuff for decorating for the live event in October. And girl, I hit the mother load at Hobby Lobby. They are keep an eye. I don't want to say run because they might not have done it, but I know my Hobby Lobby, they're resetting their floral department. And I found a couple carts of clearanced florally stuff. So some really good stuff too. So keep an eye out. Yours might be reset in their floral section too. And you might be able to find yourself some good deals, okay? So I found myself some good deals. But it's for the live event. So it's not useless purchases. It's very important and needed. And
Now see? I like that color. It's nice and bold. Can read it.
What? Oh, Tim and his
red.
comment colors. Well, it's beautiful. You did a beautiful job with it, Tim.
I
It's
didn't
beautiful.
do it.
It just naturally did it?
It just picks a color.
Oh. I bet there's somewhere in the settings that you could set your color preferences. I'm betting. Hopefully I have enough paintbrushes because y'all, you want to see a dirty little secret of mine?
Dirty little secret.
You want to see a dirty little secret, and only you get to see it because you're here with me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, because I know at least half of you have the same thing sitting on your desk right now.
No.
Probably
I don't
90%.
think half of. No.
I think so. I think so.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Help us solve this. Hearts if this is you. Thumbs up if it's not you and you clean your brushes every time. Y'all. It's not nasty water. It's just paint colored water, but it's all settling at the bottom. I'm not the best paintbrush taker-carer of. That's why my wonderful these Royal and Lang nickel brushes. It's amazing how long you can leave them sit in water and they still work fabulous.
I believe it's Jackie. It's her first time. She's a newbie.
Miss Jackie, welcome. to my dirty little secrets. You can't tell me that all of you every single time. Okay, Janet, I believe you probably do wash your brushes after you use them every time. I believe you probably do. You are a much better woman than I am. But Miss Deb can relate. But I know you can relate to me in other ways, Miss Janet. So it's okay. I hope you'll still be my friend, and I hope you'll still love my crafts. But yeah. Yeah, I was actually here last night, and half these brushes I used. I stayed late last night. I was working on some mock-ups for some stuff this summer.
I always have that, and then when I clean, I say, never again.
Right, I know, because then it takes you forever to go through the cleaning process, right? Yeah. 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 I mean, I have, it's just like hair washing days. I have brush washing days. Some people choose and can go a really long time without washing their hair.
But then if she's not here on brush cleaning days, she doesn't clean them.
Right. Sometimes I miss brush cleaning day because I come in late that day, or I have to leave early,
Saturday.
Or it's a work from home day, or it's a Saturday, and I don't work on Saturdays typically. Like once a month, I come in on a Saturday for our VIP group, and so about once a month, my brush jar gets cleaned. I mean, it's probably more than once a month. All right, I'm a little premature. I'm a little too excited. I did not need to pour my paint yet. I'm just going to set that aside because we're going to assemble first. We're going to assemble first, and then we're going to paint. So, yes, I'm all over the place.
You're assembling before you paint?
I am.
Well, that's...
I know. I'm doing things a little backwards today. It's like backwards day. Okay, hello, Miss Carol. You are welcome, Miss Jackie. Is it Jackie? Are we saying it right? Miss Teresa cleans hers when she's finished using them. Yeah, we need to vote again. Hearts if you don't clean them often. Thumbs up if you clean them right away. Let us know again, because we weren't paying attention. Sometimes around here we ask you questions and then we just talk through the answers. And we realize, wait, thumbs up was you. Hearts is for me. Team Christy. I don't remember. You said, I don't know. Yeah, y'all, I'm a mess today. I'm a mess. I was up really early today. All right, so I have these little candlesticks. Okay, these are from Hobby Lobby, from the wood pile section. They're normally $3.49, but you buy them when they're 40% off, okay? That's when you buy them. All right, the stars are $2.99.
Thank you, Sylvia, for the stars.
Buy them when they're 40% off, 50% off, whatever it is. If they discount, they go.
Sandra says she has to clean hers every time because she doesn't have a dedicated crafting space.
Oh, well, yeah.
That she can leave her.
When my kitchen table was my crafting space, I did clean mine all the time. But now I can just walk away, shut the door, and forget about it for a minute. That's what I do.
Oh, thumbs was clean, loves was, hearts was leave.
Okay. All right, so I want to make...
And it looks like the thumbs are like way out.
Y'all are better than me. Y'all are better than me. All right, so I want to make 3 different heights. I want to make like little, like, I forget, what is the word I'm looking for these? I can't think of the word. But
ooh, we got,
I want to put a star on top of them, so we're going to have like 3 different heights. So we're going to have a little trio, like a little grouping of these cute little stars, okay?
We have Toya from the Philippines watching today.
Welcome, Toya.
I believe that's how it's pronounced.
That's awesome. Hello, Miss Dorothy. We're going to leave one regular height. We're going to flip one over on top of another one to be a tall height.
Welcome, Miss Leslie. She is a newbie.
Welcome. We got newbies today. Welcome to the newbies. Welcome. We are going to, I want one, like 3 tiers. I want one kind of in the middle, okay? But they're all the same size. So I think we're going to do a little surgical procedure. A little craft surgery is going to happen here. I'm going to take my little Fiskars saw. That's over here.
She got the one from Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
The lobby of hobby.
And we do have more of these on order. We are currently sold out of these, and I know a couple people were looking for them. I do have more ordered, and they will be here soon. Hopefully within the next week.
Oh, yeah, they cleaned them out pretty good.
Y'all cleaned us out of those. We had a bunch of them. I ordered a lot last time, and they are gone.
All right.
I'm going to grab my block of wood.
Miss Melissa is a newbie also.
Welcome, Miss Melissa.
Awesome.
Welcome. So in order to make these kind of in between height, I need to remove some height. So I'm thinking if I just do a little cut here, or maybe a cut there.
Here a cut, there a cut, everywhere a cut.
I want it to be halfway. That won't be,
No, I think you gotta.
if I cut that off of both of them. You think?
I don't know if I do that.
You don't think I would do that? Because it's a skinny point where they come together, and we've experienced what happens when you have two skinny points.
Problems.
Many moons ago, the very first time Tim made an appearance on this page was when I was cutting candlesticks. And I cut them at the skinniest, most skinny point, and the craft collapsed. So, we'll just cut.
Well, what? Hold on. What if you cut it like right here?
That's what I was kind of thinking.
And it might fit inside of that.
Oh, it fit inside there. You're so... He's a smarty pants. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to cut it at the skinny most point here, and then set it down inside of the opening here.
Our live event is in North Carolina.
It's in North Carolina. We are sold out of tickets. We do have one person who's trying to sell their ticket. If you're interested in purchasing a ticket...
That's going to pinch on you.
What's going to pinch on me?
That piece of wood you're cutting is going to pinch on that blade.
Because
and
the
it's going to get very hard to cut. So you may want to roll it a little bit. Just telling you. You may want to roll it. So.
You're disrupting my my crafting.
Leslie says she wants a ticket.
Okay, email us, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com, and I can hook you up with a ticket, okay? We actually help facilitate the transaction for the person selling, so you don't have to worry about PayPal and Venmoing. Is this a legit person? Like, we confirm that they have a ticket, they purchased a ticket, we transfer the ticket from them to you. So it's done in a safe way for you, and plus so we have all your information to get you the right shirt size and get you the name badge and all the things. So email me, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com, and we can hook you up with a ticket, okay? Look at that. Look at that. All right, so now we have 3. That's perfect.
You're
3
welcome.
heights. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. It's a good thing I have like a professionally trained construction person here.
I was not professionally.
Well, you were trained in the profession of life. Oops, there goes my saw. It's okay. We'll get that in a minute. All right, so I'm going to squirt a little hot glue in this hole. And we're going to stick our top candlestick in the hole. Now wipe off any excess glue.
Guadalupe says husbands are good helpers.
Husbands are good helpers. So, y'all,
They're little candlesticks.
Yeah, they're from Hobby Lobby. They came in a little bag like this, and they're just a little pack. It came with 5 candlesticks, and we're going to use all 5 of them for this craft, okay? So some of you were here, and you'll have to tell us if you remember this. Do you guys remember the tiered tray disaster? It was in my very, very first craft space that I started this, and it was a tiered tray, and I was taking these candlesticks and these trays, and I was cutting them, and I was stacking like 3 layers, and I had totally finished the craft. And I think I want to give this a little more girth to help hold it. Yes, I said girth.
Janet says, of course I do.
Yes, Miss Janet was here.
Miss Janet was here. She was
so
here.
I was making this tiered tray, and I had it all done, all perfect, all set to go.
Get ready, guys. I will grab some names here in a minute.
I was about to say bye to everybody. I'm like, look at how cute. And I was putting cute stuff on it, and we made this cute craft. And all of a sudden, the whole tray collapsed. Everything went tumbling off of it. And, sorry, I'm focusing, I'm cutting. I need to get, when we get new saws, well, I need to see if I can get mine sharpened, but if not, I need to grab myself a new one. This saw is 4 years old. It still cuts pretty decent for being 4 years old.
Well, and those, that style, it's a push-pull saw.
Yeah.
So it's they get really tough when they get dull, unlike a regular pull saw.
Just to give it a little extra hold there, I'm gonna put a little chunk of a
A lot of people said they remember it.
Yeah. So Tim came in and helped me. That was like probably one of the first times I used the saw. I hadn't had the saw that long at that time when I used it, and I used it in that craft also.
All right.
And Tim came in and helped me, and he saved the day. And then he realized how much fun we have, and he kept coming back.
Yeah. We have Chris McKinney, Candace Barrett, Cheryl Dupey, Sandra Hare, Wendy Defoe, Janet Idziak, Kathy Roden, William Ransom, Sharon Miller Dunlap, and Verdi Winters.
Another glue stick. I need another glue stick. Yeah, that was a pretty funny craft. I was just like slightly mortified.
Oh, she was slightly mortified. She was.
All I could do was laugh at the moment, but afterwards I was like, I cannot believe that happened. Oh my goodness. They're going to think I'm such a failure at a crafter. But y'all loved it as much as we did, and it was funny. Okay, so I'm just gluing this together.
Hi, Bernita.
And you could just put the glue around the rim, but I feel like sticking that little chunk of wood in there is just going to kind of help hold it all together a little bit better. So you could skip that part if you don't want to, if you don't have a little chunk of wood or something you can stick in there. Even like a chunk of like cardboard. Like cut a piece of cardboard and kind of fold it and stick it in there just to give a little something for the glue to grab a hold of, okay? Hello, Miss Mary. Thank you for sprinkling Miss Cindy. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling Miss Wanda. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right, so now we have 3 different heights. Now we're going to close my saw so I don't chop a finger off. I did that once in life. I don't need to do that again.
Karen.
Y'all. We went to a funeral, okay? That part's not funny. That part's not funny. We went to a funeral, and I'm gonna grab some little mini Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree, and we're gonna use these, I think, to kind of support our stars. Yes. So Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree.
Oh yes, Linnea. Get in the house. You don't want your chocolate to melt.
Oh, don't melt the chocolate. Do not waste the
chocolate.
chocolate.
Don't melt the chocolate.
Now these are thin. You can get stars similar to these at Dollar Tree too a lot of times. I'm going to glue 2 of them together just to give it a little more beefiness, to make the craft feel a little more quality, to make it a little bit thicker than if I just had one. Okay, so a little hot glue. You can use super glue too. I'm just all about the hot glue today, I guess. You could super glue this whole craft. But
sorry about that, Gloria. She just went to her husband's funeral.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I might be able to make you laugh though. Okay, my experience. So it was very sad. It was very sad. We were at a funeral.
Sat up and said, "Hey, yo, what's up?"
Could you imagine? I mean, that would be fabulous in some cases. Terrifying in other cases.
Oh, I bet someone would wet themselves.
So we're at the funeral, and I'm speaking, and I'm talking about this fabulous, fabulous woman who's been a part of my life since I was
knee-high to a grasshopper.
Just a baby, yeah. If not my entire life. So we're sharing and we're talking, and I had made a comment about, she was there. She's the one that drove me to the hospital when I chopped my finger off. And that's a whole other story, okay? It's a whole other story. And
yes, only my wife.
And, I go on with the story, and, the service concludes, and I'm talking to one of the ladies. All right, I'm going to glue my little Jenga blocks on here. I'm talking to one of the ladies, and we were talking about, she came up and she's like, I have to tell you. She said, I have to spill the beans. I have to rat on him. So one of the young men of the family, teenager, Elena's age, I think he's 15. He might be 15.
I think he's
15. He might be 16 already.
16.
Holy moly, these kids are growing up. Hopefully this, I might have to I'm going to kind of spill the glue in here. Kind of fill the hole. And hope that this glue's on okay. I'm going to take and put, I'm going to put some glue. This is the other part of my clothespin. I'm going to put some glue on it, and we're just going to kind of help support that in there. See, you just kind of got to improvise and make the things work, okay?
Oh my gosh.
So,
I just saw the text.
what text?
The one I sent out.
Oh, what did you say in the text, y'all? Tim
Read
and
the-
his texting. Did
Read
you
the
have a
last
typo?
line. Oh yeah.
Come join us for a patriotic craft with supplies from the craft room and Hobby Lobby. We shop at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby.
We went
All
to
right.
Hobby Lobby.
So that's where we're at. We've got our 2 candlesticks, one turned upside down with the Jenga block on top. We've got one that we cut a little bit shorter, stuck it inside the other candlestick, Jenga block on top. The individual candlestick, Jenga block on top, but we used our clothespin just to support it in the back, okay? All right, now we're gonna glue our stars on. And I doubled my stars to make them a little bit thicker, a little girthier, okay?
Girthy.
Tim loves when I use that word girthier. I don't know why.
Girthier.
It's a word I use. But he always finds it funny. And we're just gonna
Hilarious.
glue our star on. How cute! Okay, so she's like, I got to tell on this boy. I got to tell on this boy. She said that, and she said, I can tell because I did the exact same thing as he did. So when I was telling the story, and I said that, you know, she's the one that drove me to the hospital when I chopped my finger off. I didn't really go into detail of the story. It was just, you know, a list of things that she had been part of my life about. And she said that it was so funny because she looks over at him and he's got like this puzzled look on his face, and he's like moving his head like he's like counting, and then he like looks at, he's like looking at his fingers like, she's got all her fingers. I'm like, well, they sewed it back on. They put it back on. So I had to go find him. And, oh, you can put a star on either side, so it can be double-sided. You can do that. I didn't save myself enough stars. I only have 2 stars left.
Do you have more stars?
But you could. You could. You would have a little bit of a side slat, but you could totally make it double-sided. So keep that in mind.
Well, it wouldn't really work on the short one with the thing on the back.
Well, the short, well, it kind of would. It would just be a little bit wider apart. But, all right. Now I'm going to paint. Now I'm going to get to the painting. So, yeah.
Oh no, Teresa. She forgot her Dolly Parton banana cake. Almost forgot her Dolly Parton banana cake in the oven.
Oh, girl, don't forget
She was washing
that.
and lost track of time.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. Y'all, I'm really down to the wire with my brushes here. Okay, I'm just going to use what I got. All right, so we'll start with
Well,
this.
you got a whole bucket of 3/4 over there.
Oh, I do. I got all the live event brushes are over there. It wouldn't be the first time I swiped a brush from the live event bucket of brushes. All right, so now I'm just going to paint. Just going to paint. I'm going to paint one red, one white. Oh, wait, red. Oh, what color? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. The middle one's going to be the blue.
Yes. Hobby Lobby is actually Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, yes.
No one proofread my post.
So
And get ready, I'll grab some names here in a second. I may have already said that though.
So I was like, I have to go talk to this boy, okay? Which I know who he is. He knows who I am. So I'm like, I need to go talk to him. So I went up to him and I'm like, he's sitting off by himself. And I'm like, they sewed it back on. They sewed it back on. And he's like, oh my goodness, she told you. Like, yes. Yes. And she thought it was funny because she did the same thing. She like looked at him and he looked at her and he goes, she has 10 fingers. And she's like, oh my goodness, I was doing the same thing. It wasn't the whole thing, Miss Birdie. It was just the end of my, it's a good thing they fixed it because Tim might have passed up this girl because it was my wedding ring finger.
You're lucky.
He would have, if I didn't have you got to have a finger to put a ring on it, right? Kind of hard to put a ring on it if it ain't there. Yeah, I had a lawnmower
Incident.
incident.
All right, I'm gonna
And
get
not the kind of lawnmower incident you're all are probably thinking like the blades. It wasn't even the blades that took it off. It was the hood. The hood. So yeah, it was a pretty tragic incident. It was a defining moment in my life.
We have Robin Kisty, Sherry Carl Englert, Cheryl Dupy, Bernita Tuttle, Gina Turner, Sharon Miller Dunlap, Nancy Hoover, Constance Massey, Amy McPherson Greer, Kathy Dickman, and Beth Muldoon.
Yes, I think it's going to be a cute craft. I think it's going to be cute. Thank you for sprinkling, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. So, y'all, probably the lawnmower. I guess I have to tell the lawnmower story now, don't I? You kind of can't just end it there. So, my brother was teaching me how to drive the riding lawnmower. He did not have permission to teach me. I did not have permission to ride and drive the riding lawnmower. It was one of those things, though, we thought at the time it's easier to ask forgiveness than to ask permission type of things. And we didn't really think that, but I think that's kind of the theory we were living on. And he was like, well, you want to learn? I was like, yeah, I want to learn. So he was sitting on the back of it. And it was the first day of fifth grade, Mr. Buckman's class, first day of school. And
Mr. Buckman.
Yeah, Mr. Buckman. And I had, still had my school clothes on. I had my skinny jeans. And you know, those skinny jeans back in those days were really tight skinny jeans, right?
They didn't have skinny jeans back then.
They
were just jeans, weren't they?
When I was in fifth grade, they were skinny. One time, my dad had to pull my pants off in front of company because I couldn't get them off. They were stuck on my ankles. They were so tight. Oh no, they were skinny jeans.
But they weren't called skinny jeans, were they?
They were called skinny jeans.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they were skinny jeans. I'll find a picture and show you.
Oh, but then, well, yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So I was wearing my skinny jeans. I had my cute top on. I had my little ballerina slip-on shoes with the really slippery bottoms on them, my dress shoes. And I was like, okay, why do I need to change my clothes? I'm just learning to drive the lawnmower. This is going to be fun. And so I hop on, and we start going. I'm cruising along. I'm doing a really good job, so I thought. And life couldn't get much better, right? Until, now you know my dad. My dad can fix anything, okay? The lawnmower was probably a hand-me-down from a hand-me-down from a hand-me-down that my dad picked up third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand, okay? And he probably fixed it up and he got it running like a champ because that's what my dad does. He can fix anything.
Oh yeah, see,
okay?
I'm from the era of the Jordache jean.
Yeah. These were skinny jeans. I don't know what brand they were, but they were skinny, okay?
I was thinking that too, Desi.
This was like the era of like Dots. Remember, everything was like $10 or less. I think it was called Dots. They had a lot of that type of stuff there. So we, the school bathroom, she lost her finger. When she went in the smoky, she stood on the toilet, closed the window, not knowing her ring was caught, and she jumped down the ring cut. Oh my goodness, Kathy. Woo! Woo. That's awful. Sorry, y'all. You got a weak stomach. Sorry if it's your first time visiting here today. We craft, we tell stories, all the things, okay?
Oh yeah, the 501s. That was in the 80s too. The 501s. I love my 501s.
Yeah, I was still wearing elastic waistbands and stretchy pants then. I was just a child. I didn't have the cool jeans then. My mama was hand making my slacks for me. So the lawnmower, you know how it's got like the foot pedal? Well, if the foot pedal like breaks off, it's just like a metal bar. So that was what the brake was. So these slippery bottom shoes that had zero traction slipped off the brake. And we were heading straight towards the steel clothesline pole that's still in the yard today. They still have it. I have flashbacks every time I'm out there. No, I'm okay. But anytime I'm cutting the grass near that thing, you better know I never go directly towards that thing. I'm always steering very clear of those metal poles, okay? Because I learned, I may not be a smart girl, and I may do some boneheaded things, but I usually learn and don't repeat it again.
When some of the stuff's from what was sitting around in the craft room, and the wood pieces were from Hobby Lobby.
Candlesticks from Hobby Lobby and wood stars from, oh, I dipped it in the wrong color. I dipped it in the blue. The wood stars are from Hobby Lobby, but you can probably get wood stars like this at Dollar Tree or Michael's or any craft store.
Yep, the 501 button flies, the parachute pants, acid wash.
So, yes, all of them. Wore them all. So my foot slipped off the brake and we drove directly into it. And the hood on the lawnmower, it like opens towards the steering wheel and the person, and it hit the steering wheel and my finger just happened to be between the two. So they had to take me and get it sewn back on. But I'm telling you, the doctor was pretty amazing. He did a good job. They told me I might never have a fingernail on that finger again. And I may have issues with it, but I'm telling you, it's a great finger. It's a great finger. It works perfectly fine. And it's probably the strongest fingernail I have. It came back stronger. So when life defeats you, you just come back stronger. That's what you do. You just defy the negative and come back stronger, right?
Sorry, Teresa. She said I'm aging everyone.
I remember the diaper pants? Do y'all remember the diaper pants? You might think of them as parachute pants, but we called them diaper pants.
No.
Because they came out like they literally came out like a triangle.
No, they weren't the parachute pants. Parachute pants were made out of parachute material.
Yeah, I know. These were like the MC Hammer pants. Is that what I'm thinking? They came out like a triangle, and they had like a little button, and it came
like the
forward.
Vanilla Ice.
Ice, baby. I'm not a good dancer. I remember those. I had a pair of those. I had one pair of those. And they were hand-me-downs from my sister. And the button thing was broke, so I'd always pin it. But they were my favorite pants for a long time. They were my favorites. They were like the 1980s yoga pants. Super comfy. Super comfy. Loved those pants. Yes. And the tight jean roll, where you fold it over and roll it tight. And the scrunchy socks. Remember the scrunchy socks?
The Izod shirts.
Oh, I had Izod pants. I had a pair of Izod pants. That was pretty.
I didn't.
Those were hand-me-down from my sister, too. Both hand-me-downs from Sandy. I got all Sandy's hand-me-downs. So, yes.
Teresa says, now I dream of Jeannie pants are in.
Everything's coming back, y'all. Everything's coming back. But remember the scrunchy socks and how we'd wear like usually two pairs, and you'd wear different colors and you'd alternate. You put the white one on and the pink one on, and then you put the opposite on the foot, so you'd have like layers on the opposite feet. Yeah.
How did you attach the stars? Someone has a question about the craft.
Question about the craft. Well, I did show you how to do it, but you probably came in late and missed that part. And I did explain it as I did it, so I am telling the craft, but it's boring to just craft and not chat. But I just used Jenga blocks and super glue to support them. So they're like supported in the back with the Jenga block.
They weren't asking
and glued on.
Nasty or anything. They were just...
No, okay. But yeah, that's how I did it. Now we're just painting. Painting's a great time to chat and just tell stories, because who wants to just sit you and watch painting? Right? I feel like that'd be boring. Watching me paint would be boring without any chat, I think. Now, some painters, they're good and you could just be mesmerized by their painting skills. I'm not that person. Yes, at least the jeans weren't all holes. It was funny, my dad. He was teasing me about my jeans last week. I was wearing these, and he's like, oh, you poor girl. You've got all those holes in your jeans. I said, yeah, but they're patched. At least they're patched. They're all patched up. And he's like, good point. Good point. Yeah, my mom she's always funny. She's always commenting on the holes in the jeans. She's like, I hope you didn't pay a lot of money for those jeans. I'm like, no, I paid extra for them. We pay extra for the holes. Aw, Miss Lorna, I'm glad you love watching us. I'm glad you're here. Right, Susan, we can't all be Bob Ross. We can't all be Bob Ross. We can't. Yes. I sometimes think, I'm like, oh, I like have Bob Ross moments where kind of like we have Whitney Houston moments where we think we're going to sound like Whitney Houston and then we open our mouth and we don't sound like Whitney Houston. But Bob Ross, we think.
What was his name?
I'm like, I'm going to do this.
The guy from American Idol. Shebang, shebang.
That's what we sound like. We sound like shebang, but we think we're going to be Whitney Houston.
Oh, what was his name?
But you know, we go to paint something and we're like, this is going to be fabulous. I'm going to make this happy little tree, and it's not. It puts the Charlie Brown tree to shame.
William Hung.
Yes.
That was his name. William.
Yes.
Because nothing else is on, so that's...
Oh, big bell bottom, says Kathy. She said mine was in the 70s. The bigger the bell bottoms, the better. Not big enough, add fabric, right? I did make Tim a pair of bell bottoms for a Halloween costume. We still have
it wasn't a Halloween costume. It was a theme.
Oh, it was a themed
birthday
yes,
party.
It was a themed birthday party. Because he was born in 1960 or 70? 68. So we were dressing themed for
68?
The era of when he was born. Yes.
Yeah, it was 68.
Yes, there's room. You can add a star on the back side. I just don't have enough stars to do it for all of them.
We don't?
No, we already had this conversation. You don't remember?
No, you had the conversation.
No, I only have 2 stars left. I think I have some Dollar Tree stars in there, but they're not the same size. All right, so we're painted. I'm going to put my brushes in the water if they fit in the jar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to watch the replay and see my jar over here. See if I can squeeze my brushes in here. At least I get them in the water and I don't ruin them. I don't ruin them. Okay, let's make sure they're all dry. And then we're going to distress them a little bit because that's what we do around here. We tend to distress things a lot. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Amy. I'm sorry to hear that. We will keep you in our prayers. And take care of yourself. All right, thank you guys for inspiring. Thank you. Lynn says, I'm 1 year older than you, 1967. 1 year older than me? No, that was a friend of ours, was 68. But you're not much older than Tim. Sandra says, 68 was a great year. Yes. There were fun things from all the different clothing eras, right? There was fun things. Sometimes I wish I lived in a generation where, like, we dressed up more, but then I'm like, it's a lot of work to dress up, and it's not usually very comfy to dress up. So it is kind of nice that we live in a bit of a lazy clothing era where anything goes. I mean, you can go to the store in your pajamas, and nobody really cares. Nobody cares.
Oh,
I mean, people care. This man cares.
It irritates me.
But you can get away with it, and most people aren't going to care. Some people are going to look at you like, girl, put some clothes on, go home, get dressed. But
yeah, don't walk out the house unless you're ready for the day. And I don't think sweatpants or yoga pants is.
Oh, yoga pants is official outdoor clothing. Don't take my yoga pants away. Okay, don't take my yoga pants away. I don't go out in my pajamas, but I will wear my yoga pants. But I'll do my hair, and I'll put a little bit of makeup on, and I'll even throw on. Oh, I don't have earrings on today. How did I leave the house without earrings today?
I don't know.
Because I was getting dressed in the dark because I was trying not to wake you up. That's why.
Yeah, you know who else you didn't wake up?
But I'll usually put a cute pair of earrings on, put a cute t-shirt on, or a cute sweatshirt. Put your little clean tennies on. You know, you look semi put together. It's a more acceptable lazy dressing outfit. All right, I'm gonna take my sanding block and I'm just going to distress and remove a little bit of my paint. Just distress it up a little bit. And if I had little wooden letters that were like USA, that would be super cute too. Don't think I have the right size letters though. Don't think.
I'll go cut them real quick.
Well, I could have you cut me some on the laser. That would be.
I can throw some.
Scrabble letters I think would be too small, if that's
so.
what you're thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but they might be too small.
If you have like big stamps, that would be cute. Or big, you could stamp on some cardboard or something, or some paper and put on there. That would be cute.
They call that California casual.
There you go.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you go out with me in public like that. I mean, I'm the one wearing the yoga pants, not him.
Yeah, I don't wear yoga pants in public.
Not in public, he doesn't. Not in public. Okay? Not in public. We gotta get that clear. Okay. All right. So there's one. Now we'll do our blue. I'm kind of being careful to kind of hold them together. I don't want to be holding it down here and going to town on my star because it's just hot glue holding it together. So I'm kind of holding it like this, okay? Susan said, have I missed doing these crafts? No, because I mean, I still did sprinkle in these crafts. I do enjoy doing these crafts. I do love seeing the cutout designs come together and come to life. I do enjoy that.
What if you put a little star in the center?
Maybe. What I do enjoy is not being tied to my computer for about 5 hours a day working on the design stuff for the cutouts. We do have some fun stuff coming for you guys this summer still. There just won't be as many releases. There will be some exclusive stuff for the VIP group. A little bit more for them over there. Things that kind of, I don't want to give anything away. So I can't say specifically why and what it is. But there'll still be some stuff coming. We're going to be doing the reunion craft kits for you guys. We've got the live event craft kits for those that are attending virtually but will not be there in person. They can still get the kits and craft along with us live at the event. So those are going to keep us busy. So trust me, I got plenty to keep me busy. I'm just not working myself in an unhealthy way, because I was working it in an unhealthy way, and I'm going to take some time to spend time with family this summer.
Corby says, Lynn, where are you?
Lynn's here.
Lynn's here.
Lynn's here. I'm not giving it away. I'm not going to spoil the fun and the surprises, but we got some fun stuff coming for over in the VIP group this summer. So if you just joined when we were open in April, you joined at the right time. All right.
Yeah, there is some really cool stuff coming.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Just getting better and better and better. All right, there's my blue one. That's where we are so far. Blue, white, and we're gonna do the red. We're gonna do the red. Let me wipe up a little bit of this dust because I'm making a mess here.
Oh, Dorothy says, I just ordered a lot of the kits I missed. I will be a busy little bee.
Yes.
You guys, we have had so much stuff going out, and there's still a huge stack of...
VIP group, you are kicking our butts, but in a good way. We appreciate you all. You've kept us busy this week. The girls have been busy packing kits. For those of you that don't know, for the first time ever over in the VIP group, the first time ever, we released all the last, I think it's technically 13 months, 12 months. This month plus the last 12 months. We re-released all the kits for them, so people who just joined the group in April can go back and buy kits from the last 12 months. We've never done it. I don't know if we'll ever do it again.
Y'all kicking my hind.
It's one thing to pack all the monthly kits for the month, but to go back and pack like 12 months worth of different kits going on all at the same time, and like making sure we're putting the right things in all the right kits, and we have the right inserts for them and the right stickers for the boxes and all the things. That was a lot. Kathy, the VIP group is currently closed. The group is full. But you can join the wait list, because if people cancel, we will refill those spots. And if you're on the wait list, we'll send you an email and let you know, hey, we have 3 spots open this month, and the first 3 people who join get those spots. So just definitely, if you're interested in it, get on the wait list. And plus, when we open again in the future, which will probably be August-ish, you'll get first chance because you're on the wait list to grab the spots that we have available that we open up. But we won't open any new spots until at least August.
And I just posted the link to the shop to for the wait list, I think.
To the shop or to the...
To
yeah.
That.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, so if you click on that link that Tim just put in the comments, that can get you to the wait list.
Let's see, I think I put it in the right. I think I got the right.
And the wait list is just ask for your email, and then if you want to opt in for texting, you can opt in for that as well. Because we'll send a text to those who want the text as well. Because a lot of people don't check their emails regularly, so this is a way that you won't miss it if you're on the texting. Plus, you'll get our text messages when we're live here, if you opt in for texting. All right, guys.
Oh, Charlene's working the voting polls on Saturday.
Ooh, girl.
That's another time. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
Is that that's a long day.
That's a long day, and sometimes you deal with cranky people and all the things, and so.
Yes. It's
good that you do that, because somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody's got to do it. All right. Okay. All right, so this is what, y'all, these are so cute, literally just like that. Super, super cute. But we can't just stop there. We can't just stop there. We got to add some embellishments. Some embellishments. So I have to decide, do I want raffia?
No one ever wants raffia.
Some fabric, little ribbons of fabric. I think that could be really cute. We've got this blue here. I also have this cute little polka dotted red. And I also have this little like gingham red.
Oh.
So put a different bow on each one. That could be cute.
The craft room at the house, Beth, she's pretty much got it pretty much got it cleared out.
It's almost empty. And I was actually going to talk to you about that. We got to get that bed ordered.
Crap.
No, we want to get a, so that room's going to be emptied, and that room is going to become like a guest room / sitting hangout room. So like when Elena's friends are there and they want to hang out downstairs, but they don't want to hang out in the living room with mom and dad, we can turn that into, they can hang out in there. But what I want to do is I want to get a Murphy bed, so that when we're not using it as a guest room and we don't have someone staying there, the bed can be folded up and then it opens up the room. That's my thought. But those of you who've ever had a Murphy bed in the last like decade or so, because I know they've changed a lot through the years, no raffia, all of them fabric. I'm leaning towards the fabric. Fabric and raffia in ribbon. Bows. I'm thinking bows, Savannah.
I think some
fabric
bows would look cool.
Charlene says no raffia. I'm leaning towards the bows. I think it's going to add a little bit. I do love raffia though, and that was my first thing I brought out. Raffia would be super cute. Raffia would take it to the extra level of farmhouse. Maybe maybe I'll do raffia on, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just play. Let's make some bows.
Tim cannot build one.
No, Tim doesn't have time. The whole point is we're trying to like get a little bit of our time back, and I'm not going to build a project on it.
I know what I'm able to build. I know what my.
Oh, you could.
No.
It would function. It might not be cute.
I wouldn't be happy with it. I wouldn't be happy
It would
with
function, but we're not gonna, no, we'll probably order one somewhere. I had 3 at my last house. They are awesome. Okay, so is it, my question is, do you get what you pay for? Because you can get them anywhere from like pretty, like, wow, that's not bad, to holy moly mother of,
Holy mother of Sam Hill.
yeah, how, like, who would, that's a car, I could buy a car for that. You know what I mean? Like, is it really you get what you pay for, or like can I go a little budget friendly? It's just gonna be a guest bed, but I also want it like 2 adults to be able to sleep on it. That better be all they're doing on it, my guest room. But you know, adults can be adults.
Well, it's called adulting for a reason.
But I want to make sure the thing's not going to collapse and the whole world knows what adulting might have been happening. You know what I mean?
Lynn says you always get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. I know.
Savannah says you could if there was 50 hours in a day.
If they're right, if we.
Yeah. No, I probably could build it, but I wouldn't be happy with it because I'm not that kind of a finished carpenter.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Desi says, I have no idea they were in the house already. You should have took them with you because the things aren't cheap, girl. You should have took them with you. You should have sold them on Marketplace before you moved out. Got some moolah from it. Oh, that's cute. That's going to be cute. All right, so the first one I did was the blue with the little stars. All this fabric came from Hobby Lobby. I was mad at Hobby Lobby last year, but apparently I'm over it because I'm back in Hobby Lobby's good graces, just shopping there all the day long. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of like pair it with there for now. I'm not gonna glue it on yet, but I think that's gonna be cute. So we'll put that one with that one. I'm thinking. Let's do a little polka dot.
I don't know if a day bed would really kind of fit into what we were.
No, I want it to be, I want a couple to be able to sleep on it if needed. I want it to be comfortable for a couple to sleep on it. I want it to be like as our kids grow up and get married and come home to visit and all the things, like it can be a good solid. I think we just need to, it's going to cost me money, isn't it, y'all? I want it to last. You don't want the bed to collapse, right, Amy? I don't want the bed to collapse. I mean, I want if my parents need to come and spend the night for some reason, or one of my parents needs to for some reason, they have the ability to do that and they'll be comfortable. Stop it.
I'm going to get hit.
He's going to get kicked under the table, y'all, and I won't even hide it.
and I'll tell you.
You would. He does. He always tells on me. He always tells me when I kick him under the table, Peggy says you get what you pay for. Y'all, I was hoping I could cheap out on this one.
What about a fold-out couch? Those are so stinking uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
And those are, it's so...
Yeah. You feel that bar in your back.
Yeah.
Because the mattresses have to be so thin in order to fold in that they're just...
Amazon has the ones that fold into a dresser.
I've seen those. But most of the ones I've seen like that were like twin size, not like... I really like it to be queen size, to be like roomy and comfy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Check into Amish made furniture. Usually that's the same price. Decent furniture, but so much better. That's an option. The craftsmanship will be there and the quality, yep. Sectional sofa would be great for like the younger people, but like I want my mom and dad, like if they need to come and spend the night or whatever, or want to, or I want them to be able to be super comfy. All right, so 1, 2, let's do, I think I want another blue, but I don't think I want the same blue.
All right.
I think I want another blue one for this one. Let me grab, oh wait.
Oh, she was mad at the lobby because of, there was a paintbrush incident.
Yeah, so we ordered paintbrushes last year for the live event, and it was my own fault. It really was my own fault. I didn't place the order early enough to get them here. And it was more convenient. I was like, oh shoot, I never ordered brushes for the live event. I needed more brushes. Because the year before we only had 75 people. Last year we had 150 people. So I needed more brushes. It was convenient because they sold those brushes at Hobby Lobby to just whatever, I'll suck it up. I'll pay more. I won't order them directly from our wholesaler, supplier, manufacturer. And I ordered them. He's over here shopping, y'all. He's over here shopping for a few guys. Yeah, I like the ones that fold into the cabinet. That's what I'm thinking about. So it looks like a piece of furniture, and you can have a couple chairs in the room too, you know, like a hangout area.
Yeah, but that one looks cool.
So I ordered them from Hobby Lobby, and they came, and we had less than a week before the event.
Can you please do the next bow slowly?
Oh, okay. Got my ribbon. You want to overhead camera it for them?
Do you want me to
Yeah, I might have to adjust it because.
Yeah, you jacked that thing up.
Okay. All right, and zoom it in some.
Well, where's your hand? See where your hands
There's
are.
my hands. I'll make sure my hands are in there for y'all. Okay, overhead camera, come in now. All right. So, I got my fabric. If I go out of screen, let me know. All right, I'm just taking my fingers. Okay, and I'm making like a little, see, it kind of looks like a bow. Okay, we got our little rabbit ears around my fingers. Pull the fingers out, and now you got 2 loops. Now you just...
Hi, Punky.
You just tie the loops just like a single knot. You're just going to crisscross.
And applesauce.
Put one side through the hole. And then pull it, okay? Now it's going to be a little wonky at first. It's not going to look cute. That's not a cute bow. Then you just work it, girl. Work it. Okay, work your bow. Work your bow.
Work it.
Okay, like so. And just adjust it.
Yeah, they sent.
So it was during the transition time.
Yes.
It happened. It was during their transition time. They were discontinuing. They were no longer carrying Royal and Lang nickel brushes, which y'all know is my favorite. And I used Royal and Lang nickel way back when I was still crafting at the house, and it was my favorite brush. I found them at Hobby Lobby. I always bought them there. I told you all I loved them. I would give you Amazon links and Hobby Lobby links and all the things to be like, these, I love these brushes. I wasn't making nothing from them, okay? I just loved them. So I ordered them for the live event because I was in a rush and I knew they'd get here in time. So they get here. We have less than a week now before we're packing up to leave for the event, okay? So there's my bow. I had to work it a little bit, but there's my bow. Let me trim my ends. So you can take it off the overhead now. So we get the brushes and I open it, and Hobby Lobby was discontinuing Royal and Lang nickel and starting to bring out their own brand, their own version, their brand brushes. They were replacing them. The same thing they did with the paint. They discontinued Ceramicoat paint and replaced it with their own.
I think it's, what is it called? Crafter's Choice or something?
It's I don't know. Crafter's Choice is a Royal and Lang nickel brand. But anyways, they were replacing them. Well, I purchased the Royal and Lang nickel because I love Royal and Lang nickel, and that's what I wanted. And they sent me 150 packages of their brand, and I wasn't happy. I was like, I didn't order your brand. I ordered Royal and Lang nickel. And at the time, they actually showed the Royal and Lang nickel photo was still on. It still said Royal and Lang nickel, even when I was like calling them and I'm like, you guys sent me the wrong brushes. They're like, well, we don't have them. We can't send them to you. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? They're like, well, I don't know. We can refund you. That's all we can do. And I was like, but I have an event in a week and I need these brushes. And you should have contacted me and said, we no longer have that brand. What you ordered, can we send you a replacement? It's fine sending the replacement and substituting it. But communicate that with the customer that we no longer carry the brand name that you purchased. We're going to send you our brand name. And they didn't do that. And I was not happy.
Oh, no.
I was not happy at all. And I let them know I wasn't happy. And I didn't. And I was a stubborn girl. And I didn't go there much for a long time. But you know, you got to get over things. You got to move past things, right? You got to move past things.
Get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some names here in a minute.
Oh, they were not willing because I was like, well, they would not. There was not even any like, you know what? We'll just refund you a portion for our mistake. There was none of that. It was, you can return them. That's your only choice. You can keep them at full price or you can return them. So I immediately got on the phone with Royal and Langnickel. I called. Person answered. I let him know what was happening. I said, I'm in a panic here. I have an event in a week for 150 people. I always rave on your guys' brushes, and I let them know how much I love your brushes, and I don't want to show up with brushes from a different company. You know, I want to give them the best, right? I want to make it the best experience for them, which I know they all would have been like gracious and totally fine, but you know, I just wanted it to be the way I wanted it to be. I put a lot of planning into it. And she, the lady on the phone was amazing. She's like, what is it that you need? Let me see if we have it in stock. She looked. She said, okay. She said, I'm going to put the order in right now. I'm going to send you an email. I need you to make the payment, and we'll do everything we can to get them shipped. They actually shipped them to Texas, where our event was being held. Thankfully, my son lives in Texas, so I had him shipped to his work just in case. She's like, I think we can get them to you in time. She said, but if you do have an address in Texas, let's get them shipped there. And they were shipped. They were shipped that day. And they made it there, like, to Texas, like 2 days later. So they were amazing. So it's just another reason why I love that company, why I love their brushes, because they stand behind what they do and they take care of their customers. So yeah, that's my Hobby Lobby drama. But I moved past it. I still love Hobby Lobby. We all make mistakes. I mean, and I did talk to some people further up, and you know, they were apologetic and all the things. So, you know, it is what it is.
Well, yeah, because we bought the rockers from.
We do, yeah. I do still go there. I'm not one to be like, I'm never going there again. I mean, they got to be really bad. They got to be making multiple mistakes or really bad mistakes. I'm a very forgiving person.
Teresa,
yes.
Let's see.
Great customer service, Desi. They were great.
Bloop.
Oh, these are so stinking cute. Like, you could put USA, but just like that, I think they're super, super adorable. I'm going to try to hold them up. How can I do this? How can I do this?
I just put the link for the shop in the comments. You can get the Royal and Langnickel brushes there.
Yes. I need to place the order with them too. We're out of stock on a couple of brushes, but we have most of them. Y'all, aren't these cute? I think it would be super cute saying USA, but I don't have USA letters, so I'm not going to.
I gotta get some names here. We have Maria Moore, Trish Lucas, Denise Wingler, Chris Haas, Savannah Hewitt, Rhea Moore, Lavada Lavender Vance, and Cherry Carl Englert.
Thank you, Miss Candace. Thank you, Miss Kathy. They are super cute, and they were super easy to make, guys. We literally just chatted and crafted and had fun and made these. So they were not hard to do. I used, just a quick recap, I used the stars were from Hobby Lobby. I did double up my stars to make them a little thicker, feel a little more quality and beefy.
Miss Flora is a newbie.
Welcome, Miss Flora. I used the, these are little, oops, I'll show you this one because it's a single one, but they're little candlesticks from the wood pile section at Hobby Lobby. I used some Jenga blocks to support the back and use some hot glue. I did cut this one a little bit shorter, flipped it upside down and stuck it inside of this one. So you've got the 3 different heights, so a nice little trio. Super, super cute. You could even do a bigger version of this, get the big candlesticks that they have there. You have to buy them individually. And then they have bigger stars. You can make these bigger for like your mantle, would be super cute. But these even sitting in a little cluster on your mantle would be cute.
Even with one of the Patriotic tier tray sets.
Yes, if you have like a taller tier tray set like this one, you could put them on your tier tray as well. You'd have to have a bigger tier tray like that one though. Otherwise they'd be too tall. But these would actually be perfect size for that tier tray. Because you want some larger items on a tray like that. So Yes, you could splatter paint on it, Sharon. That would be really cute too. Yes, and if you're not into the distressed look, just paint them solid. You could put some gold leafing around the edges. You could take a little paint pen and accent around the edges of your star. You could take some little stamps. It'd be really cute. Take a piece of like brown paper bag, trace your star on it, and then like tear the edges. So you got a star that's a little bit smaller, and then stamp USA on it. That would be cute, super cute. So hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully you guys got inspired to create something pretty with something you got in your craft room, or run to Hobby Lobby and grab some supplies.
Teresa, if you hit the three, if you're on your phone and hit the
3 lines in the top left corner,
there'll be a tab there for paintbrushes.
Yeah. Do you still have that tab open? Because you can just grab the brushes link for her.
Yeah.
And put it right there for her. If you are new here and this is your first time, I know we had some newbies here today, make sure you hit that follow button. If you liked what you see, that way you'll see more of what we do around here. And if you didn't like what you saw, just scroll on by. Don't click anything.
There's the link for the paintbrushes.
Awesome, thank you. All right, guys, we're going to hop off here. We love you. If you're in the VIP group, I posted an update. Some of you guys were asking some questions this morning in the group. I did post an update for you over there, okay? So pop over to the VIP group and you can see that. And I'll still keep you guys updated on those happenings. So we love you guys. We'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.